So yeah, ZELLLOOO, our representative from Titanium SC2, one tier down in gold. Both racers are ready. Good luck, have fun. And go fast, don't die. Immediately a set of 3 bombs, always great to have the early bombs. So that you aren't strapped between deciding what to do with your bombs. If you ever are in a situation where you need to decide one or the other. Yep, we have Headbangin' Kirby for SC2. This is a very early kill for ZELLLOOO here. For lightweight, obsidian harp, and an empty heart container. Seems to be a pretty fine choice, but there could end up being some really good stuff in shops later on, but ZELLLOOO is someone who is good enough to just go on without the shop and just push with this build. Looks like SC2 is farm up some gold. Meanwhile, there is some boots of pain for ZELLLOOO, so there we go. Don't really need too much more than this besides safety, regen, spells. Which is actually not really a need, but a want. I think you milk that leprechaun and then you heal off of it. You can easily get all of your health back if you milked it. If you... the problem is managing damage, of course, and not just slamming the leprechaun in one hit. I think that's what happened there. Oh, okay. What it, like... No, don't check the shop. You already killed the shopkeeper. But yeah, ZELLLOOO pulling together a very fast build early on. Oh, it's a pretty big hit, but eating the carrot there. Also has Shop Bro. I would just heal off of that gold wall of gold there, but I mean, it's like 4 beats. Your opponent's in 1-3 at half a heart. They probably aren't gonna catch you anytime soon, and yeah, SC2 goes down. Looks like ZELLLOO's going for a different ring, swapping to luck? Probably not comfortable with courage with obsidian, which it can get really sketchy because you have to manage how much damage you're doing. You do have +1. That is true. Interesting choice. I am not comfortable with courage, so if I can leave it behind, I often do, depending on the rest of my build, of course. Some players are just comfortable enough with courage to just keep courage whenever they get it, even if the complementing build is not optimal. Whoops. I forgot to turn that off again. It's fine. Thanks for the follow, NebNeb. Boop. There we go. And that is a food shop for ZELLLOOO. Starting to run away with it here. SC2 is still just in zone 1. Meanwhile, the build is just coming together for ZELLLOOO. The kill was very much worth it, it seems. I wouldn't... just tiny optimization. I wouldn't heal the Fool, given you have heal spell. And also Shop Bro, so... wouldn't eat that many cookies, save those cookies for later and use the passive healing. Leave a few hearts empty in order to utilize passive healing and keep cookies in your back pocket. It's not the smallest of optimizations, actually. It's a small optimization, but half a heart is like, can be a pretty big currency That is so good. Freeze spell as well. Man, the build is just coming together. Very fast pace for ZELLOOO here. He's gluttony the last cookie, yeah. Probably. Not a bad choice at all. It's not the worst idea to save for if you find something, given you have Luck Charm, Ring of Luck. Ring of Luck, yeah. Ring of Ham, as people call it, and other source of regen. Oh god, that bounce trap. That was a funky Blade Master. Great spell usage from ZELLOOO here. We have a misaligned familiar. That pixie's gonna blow up. This floor has got a bit off the rails. Some nightmare bounce trap shenanigans. A lot of shenanigans happening on this 4-3 for ZELLOOO. Oh man, did this build come together. And then, like, more stuff just kept getting added on top of it. 6 minutes into the zone for boss. Probably a bomb followed by a freeze. Here we go. It's a pretty good lead. SC2 with the rocket build. Trying to catch up. But yeah, this pace is nice from ZELLOOO here. Great, the continued excellent spell usage. Spell usage is easier if you have this much regen because your threshold for should I blood magic this? Or should I use this spell right now or save it for later is a lot lower since you can just regen. So your tolerance for using a spell is much lower. You use it a lot more instinctually. That's a nice thing about having regen like this. And ZELLOOO's onto Deadringer. About 1750. It will be a right side spawn. And painting the sarcophagus away on this left side scoot strategy. 7:30 into the Necrodancer fight. And a pretty safe build to boot. Sometimes when you get to the Necrodancer fight this quickly, your build is kind of just scraps, but nah, this is a whole build and maybe a bit more even. And one more hit on the Necrodancer, needs to watch out for Dorian a bit here. Oh, bumbling around with that last lure. And there we go. GG's! That build just came together for ZELLOOO here. There isn't really much more to say than that. It's like, okay, here's a start to your build. Do you wanna kill? Are they both titanium? SC2 is gold, ZELLOOO is titanium. So gold is one tier down from titanium. But yeah, first point goes to ZELLOOO. GG's. Boop. Oh, I know why I keep mixing it up, because I have the right the right points listed first and then the left points. Maybe if I just change that order. So good place for gold. Yeah, gold players are definitely pretty good. Like the level of Necrodancer playing it seems so high compared to years ago. I mean, you really don't need to look too much further than beginner tournaments, which have been... Some of them have been pretty stacked. Which is funny, because we still call it a beginner tournament. It's just that people are good at games. But anywho, both races ready for the second point here. Immediate coupon. That can be easy to forget. You might use the coupon on accident and then realize, oh, I shouldn't have done that. So ZELLOOO getting grabbed by a monkey pretty early on. That's probably is worth resetting for. That's what will happen. It's pretty significant damage early on. Not too much loss if you just reset that. You've killed Freddy, or have you played with a coupon? Yeah. One's pretty forgettable. Both racers finding darkness, though. One of the best shrines you can pick up. ZELLLOOO just jumping into a skeleton. That's pretty rough. SC2 spending time to see what's in the shop. Will be able to take everything for free. Most notably, a titanium spear. Yeah. Oh, down to half art now. Oh, this cheese. It's fine. Veiled. Bit of protection, but still not the weapon that SC2 has. SC2's going for... That is Darkness Transmog. Going for what? Shovel first. There we go, pink shovel. ZELLLOOO going down. And then going for a weapon. Expect something better. This is 1-2, which... Oh, okay, there it is. Still recoverable. ZELLLOO's just one floor behind, and... Not gonna... Actually, yeah, well, darkness is here. But yeah. And that darkness ring is gonna turn into a ring of peace, so... That is like 3 speedrunner items for SC2, along with no torches, because the Shrine of Darkness was activated, which gets rid of all torches. Which makes things a lot easier because of the reduced aggro. Yeah, this build has come together. That seems to be the... No! A bounce trap for Death Metal will cause SC2 to go down. Death Metal freaking out on that bounce trap. Don't wanna stand in the middle of his freakout zone. ZELLLOOO, meanwhile, doing the same thing, was probably gonna end up with the same build, so... Breakdancing. Yeah, you don't want to get in the middle of anyone's breakdancing routine, you might get kicked in the face. That's just advice for life, not just necrodancer advice. Kappa. Yeah. Decently slow here into Zone 1 boss due to some early deaths on both racers, but we will see Zone 2. Oh, Courage Ring, you'd probably keep Peace. And Darkness Peace. And the option of Courage Ring. Man, these seeds! These seeds are like, yeah, just have it. A bit of protection would obviously be nice here. No, yeah, have some cookies as well. ZELLLOOO taking Torch. Torch is fine after tapping the Shrine of Darkness. I don't personally like it, but it's not as bad as it sounds. Also, it's an Eternal Torch, which is not too bad. Especially you get some nice juicy fireballs sometimes that you can use. Yeah, ZELLLOOO pulling about a zone ahead. A pretty quick zone 2. We should see SC2 reason past zone 2 as well. Zone 2 is fast for one racer. It tends to be fast for the other, unless one racer decides to farm up a lot more than the other racer, but that shouldn't be the case. Obviously, with divergent builds as well, if one racer actually has damage and the other racer does not have damage in Zone 2, it can vary by a bit. And SC2 just gets... Yo, the seed! These two seeds are just like half items. SC2 is like... Didn't conjure transmog up a pink shovel, but like, you know, just buys one from the 2-2 shop. Man, Protection Charm for both races is nice. ZELLLOO is still about a zone ahead. It's chugging along. Bit of more protection, some goo protection as well. Oh man. Like, these builds are just coming together. Maybe? I think so. You probably know better than me. You shouldn't ask me. Don't agree. There was a potion. Didn't see that. Probably do get the potion here. You have no clue how item pools work. Well, you probably have a better idea than I do. if that's indicative of anything. I've just watched... Oh! Yo, that's Hello Monkey! There's the potion. Yeah, I don't... I think earlier there wasn't a potion, because the potion's here. Anywho, Coral Rift, throw, nade. Yeah, there's some walls to the left that kinda looked at it like a potion. But there's some tier 1 walls. I'm pretty sure that's what you saw. I was like, oh, a potion at first, but then I quickly realized that wasn't. But yeah, that was my first thought as well, so I wouldn't fault you for anything. Ooh, nade toss. Wiping out the Minotaur, 9 grenades left, pink shovel, mapping, like, this is disgusting. These two seeds, man. Didn't even get to look at the mini-boss, it's just gone. This tosses a preemptive nade. Left side, dead ringer. Tosses a nade to take out one bell. Doing Japanese strat. That green dragon is in the way. It does have arc dagger, so it's able to manage this miniature swarm pretty well. And on to the Necrodancer at 6 minutes, man. Early deaths, yes, but like, man, that is some zoom in. Mostly thanks to the seed, but like, obviously, it's not just the seed, it's also the low skill as well. SC2 isn't too far behind, but compared to this pace is a bit lacking. But that isn't really their fault. Anywho, GG's. ZELLLOOO taking the second point with another seed that just gives 645. Pretty incredible builds. These are like good speedrun seeds, not just good race seeds, but like good speedrun seeds. Like, you get the build. You want to go fast to do enough challenges, and eventually you'll find a good seed, statistically speaking. It's like SC2 just forgot. What's it saying in the race room right now? But that is true. ZELLOOO did have the help of screen watching on the run back, so was able to find the transmog. So I guess that was kind of that going down that early was somewhat of a blessing in disguise. But anyway, both races are ready, and we are off. Immediate back closet. Yo, we have sync! We have full sync! Never mind. That was fun while it lasted. 4 bombs for both racers to pick up. SC2 is just leaving the second one on the floor. This is a chop. I take the obsidian broadsword and the chicken after killing. Rapier is a pretty good choice, Rapier. It's an excellent weapon. And I like food over the blood drum, but that is generally not advisable. Generally not advisable. We have divergence in weapons. He's taken the obsidian broadsword, which can definitely pay off. There's another chicken here. I guess that, I mean, that's like race philosophy. Like, you shouldn't need to rely on your backpack chicken, but you might need to rely on your backpack chicken. It's good to have a backpack chicken, but what you're giving up is pretty big. And SC2 goes down. Lack of damage, it's just a gold rapier, which is pretty much a base rapier in most of the time. Ooh. Not the most fun of time on ZELLOOO's end as well. See, this is why you take the chicken. It's fine to take the chicken. I mean, you're giving up a lot. I do recognize that you're giving up so much, but very much depends who you are and what you favor. Backpack chicken is not good with blood drum when you don't pay attention to get backpack to death. I mean, like, not with the actual backpack, but just in the normal slot. In this case, I'd favor chicken over the blood drum, even though I have to leave the blood drum behind. But yeah, that's not popular. That's not a popular choice at all. Anywho, SC2 finding a titanium cat. Take blood drum, Glapier, go fast, yeah. Oh, Ring of War too. Neat. So yeah, ZELLOOO rolling with the Obsidian Broadsword as the shield spell now though. And this is a potion, there's a potion somewhere here, maybe. Probably. Yeah, I mean... There, where did that nightmare come from? It's a bit confused. Oh yeah, this potion room is like Swiss cheese. Let's grab that on the way to the exit. Very convenient. Convenient potion. It's like as convenient as fast food, except with potions. Coach of Foresight for ZELLOOO. Went about a zone ahead once again. ZELLOOO's definitely doing some work with this Obsidian Broadsword. Not the worst of weapons, but you probably want an upgrade, and that is a speedy upgrade. Can get you in some pretty hairy situations, though. It's a higher risk, but you get way more speed. That it's very much worth it. But shield spell definitely should help as well. Do have a course of action if you are not in a good place. But yeah, pretty interesting 3-2. It's like, you kind of have to take that trapdoor. Yeah, SC2 on to deep blues now. Pretty similar build, all things considered, how differently these two builds came to be. Yeah, still lagging about a zone behind. That's a ring of regen, I'd take that, yeah. You're giving up the 3 damage, which is pretty big, but that's also a good ring, but you probably keep regen. You have shield spell, I guess, I don't know. That's a pretty hard choice. You probably do want to take regen though, because regen is such a good ring, especially if you have a spell to use with it. Push forward aggressively! Shouldn't have backed up there. That was not a good place to back up. Should not been afraid. Relied on like blood magic to get through that for SC2. But it's also fine, just losing a bit of time that I don't think they have right now. ZELLLOOO is on 4-2 currently. Checking the tier 3 cracked wall, and it's never the food shop. Oh, there goes ZELLLOO's potion. Rolling on just 3 raw hearts. As is Earth spell. It's trying like pretty hard not to break these spikers, but the spikers break anyway. This is not going to. Okay, just cookies. Great. Excellent. I do. What is don't. Okay, making sure. Oh, geez, what is happening? I think try to use the cookies through blood magic. And then I was like, okay, I better not blow up the drum. So then I was like, okay, bomb goblin. And then things just went bad. There's 3 bombs anyway, you should have just taken the cookies, correct? Oh, blood drumming down to half a heart. Okay, we're in Spook Town now. For ZELLLOOO. I mean, 1 heart and half a heart isn't too big of a difference, but it still is a noticeable difference. Yeah. I think why don't you get the luck charm there? The skeleton's like, hey, what's up? And it's just like, okay, never mind, I don't need stupid luck charm. Okay, preemptive shield here. Rushing towards the exit there, just as the shield runs out. A bit of farming. That protection isn't gonna help you if you're on half a heart. Okay, Crown of Teleportation, 1 hit. So that helps. Also, infinite damage with this Blood Harp for the time being. So, 1 heart going to Dead Ringer. Does have the drum to use. This is a blood build. Doing lures, let's go! Pog champ! We love lures, don't we? No? Okay. Oh. Oh. Don't act, don't like... Don't, okay. Okay, Earth? Ah! Why'd you Earth? If you're gonna Earth, then Earth. But I mean, oh jeez! Infinite damage now. This ain't lures. This was like lures, and then Zelo's like about to finish lures, and then Zelo like, nah, lures are boring. No, it's probably like lures aren't coming together. So pivot to a different strat. SC2 is actually one floor behind after that dead ringer. There goes the potion for SC2. 1 heart left. Push in. What is this? Okay. Farming up shield? I'm not sure now's the time to do that. Question mark, but I mean, it's fine. Your opponent's still sufficiently fine behind. It's fine. It's fine. You need this shield. I mean, it's better than dying. Yeah, both races on the Necrodancer, but ZELLOOO with 3 hits already. SC2 has to pull something. Oh gosh, Dorian is taking a hard hitting on ZELLOOO's end, and SC2 goes down. But this Ultra Extendo Shield on ZELLOOO's end has been putting in some work, but it has now expired. This is not, I don't like seeing this. 1 hit left on the Necrodancer. Oh, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh my. I'm not. Oh. Very, very spooky for both racers. Sad face from FP2. It's fine, you played well. You played well, you kinda just got destroyed by a really good seed. And that, I feel like that plays into ZELLOOO's hand way, way more than yours. So...